Hello, hello. Good luck, Icy Cold. Good luck on your literature essay review. Swap the screen over. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, good luck with your essay. Okay. Back to Dead in Vinland. Okay. Continue. Skinky survival. Sounds about correct. Okay. Let's remember where we were. It was feeling like a while since I played this. I was missing it. I was very ready to play some more. So let's see. What are we up to? Okay, we've got 5 days to make 30 fruit. Do we have fruit gathering? Yes, okay. We're currently working on nothing. Okay, we've just got the fruit thing, I guess. And what's our food situation? What is this? Quest item. Okay. Oh, let's use that. +5 courage. Who's our most courageous? 70. Oh no, late time away. There you go. Listen to that horn. Okay. Good stuff. Oh, and this one, crafting. That will be, no, not you. That will be Eric. Okay. Good stuff. How many fishes and stuff do we have right now? None. Okay. No fishes, no meat. Oh, we probably had traps. Yeah, check the traps. We got a bunch of meat. Heck yeah. And we got some of our traps back. Nice. So let's set some more traps. That gave us so much meat. My goodness. Well, we don't need to cook it until later, but at the same time, cooking too much at once is going to take up a lot of fire. It could be an idea. How much wood do we have? Could be a good idea just to start the cooking in the morning. Why not? Okay, dog. How are you doing? Okay, do we have Kari's doggy enabled right now? Do you have this buff? No. Okay. Oh, yes you do. It's on this side. Okay, one more day. So that means you can carry on resting, because I want you to get around a special item. Battle dog's also pretty good. We'll actually be able to start feeding this dog soon. If the traps get us that much meat, then that's good. Okay. Alright, how's everyone looking on this side? We've got some sleepiness. Alright, let's deal with that first. You should rest. You're pretty tired. I assume this is the morning. Yeah, this is the morning. You're a bit hurt. You're a bit sick. You're a bit hurt. Do any of you have actual injuries? You don't. Just check where we're at. You're upset, okay, and dumb. You have back pain, nausea, but I don't. No, you don't actually have bad sickness. That's fine. You're sickly, okay. You're sneezing and you're stinky. You're sneezing, but again, you don't actually have bad sickness. Okay. The people with sickness don't have sickness in the yellow at all. Okay. Alright, we'll leave that for now. No one's particularly suffering. Upgrade our shelter. And more beds. No, that's just better beds. How do we get more beds? That's in camp population +2. We need a bunch more wood. First, let's look for anything we don't already have. Oh, yeah, the garden and stuff. So we need wood, rope. Work on the garden. That's going to be important. But yeah, let's gather some wood. Okay. Oh wait, that condition was good. Yeah, fix that. There you go. Anything else? Anything else slipping by with just a good condition? I don't think so. Excellent. Everything has to be excellent condition. What are you making? Bottles. Okay. Alright, so I want you to cook. Was that you done something wrong? Oh, because reading it originally as like I've done south wrong, because that's the shorthand for south is the STH. No, I hope you don't feel too bad, Icy Cold. And I hope it wasn't too bad of a thing you did wrong. I hope it's all okay. So yeah, let's cook some of this. Well, fire intensity is at 80 right now. How many meats can I cook? Can I cook all 10? All 10's a bit risky. Let's cook 9. We'll cook 9 meats on this first morning. Take the majority of our fire, but definitely not all. Fireworks! Okay, so you're cooking. You need to come over here. Harvest the fruits. We need the fruits. You are sad. You are very sad. I didn't notice that. Okay. Okay, let's you need a drink. When you need a drink, you need a drink. Who do you need to drink with? Hang out with Irek. Let's get you both sorted out. Party mode. We got 7 beers, nice. So you can prove that you're not the kind of person they're thinking. Tigers and Daisy between more than one person. Yes, tomorrow's a detail, yes. Well, if it's just, you did something wrong and now people are maybe thinking you're not who you are, well, you know, you are who you are. So, they'll see, they'll see. Where did I put Moira? Oh yeah, she's drinking, right. You two are drinking. One of you guys will be gathering here. So you've got 36 harvesting, 34, alright, it's gonna be you. Get on the fruits. And no one's gonna be crafting this time. Yeah! Never give up, never give up. But we need wood. As well as food. Well... Still think you should rest. Oh, whoops, let me right click you. You stay at the cooking pot. Yeah, we should get food this round, because then we carry on cooking in the second round. You could do 47 on hunting, 26 on fishing. We've got lots of arrows, 3 to 7 raw meat. 1 to 7 raw fish. Well, you get more meat than fish, so you do that. Right, everyone's doing something. Yeah. Okay. Go, round 1. Hopefully we'll get a bunch of meat then. the 2 rounds of cooking make sense. That's the goal. Right, they drink their beers. Then you hopefully you feel a lot better. You do feel a lot better. Okay, thank goodness. She was not loving life. Okay, you rest up, little doggy. Oh, nice. And a tasty one. Okay, you only messed up 1. That's fine. Acceptable. Then we leave the crap meals to go bad so that we can use them for fish bait. 5 fruit, that's not bad. The problem is that, so we need 30 fresh fruit in 5 days time, but the fruit will go bad, like, I think up to like 50% of it will go bad every night. So we gotta get a bit lucky to preserve as much fresh fruit as we can. I didn't see how much meat we got. We got 4 by the looks of it, okay. So hopefully you won't get bored by cooking for a second time. So what's that? I'll use up potentially 40 fire. Got a couple bits of wood on there. What's this? What got damaged? Oh, the rest area. Okay. Okay, so let's come over here first. Set Irek. You should explore. Exploration is important. You probably don't need to hunt or fish in the evening. Put you on mining for a sec. I'm not sure what I'll actually have you do yet. Let's get Moira on the harvesting duty. We could have someone finish crafting these bottles. Conway is an okay crafter. Probably better than Shanor at least, yeah. Who do I have? I think it's just Shanor I'm finding a place for now. Shanor can... do we need water? Pretty good on water. In fact, our non-potable water is full, so that is pretty good. Mining is probably the best thing for you to do. Because if you like go fishing, we don't have time to cook it, so the fish probably just goes bad. Yeah. Just making sure he was definitely better at forestry than her. Unless is he exceptionally better at mining? He's quite a lot better at mining, but it only makes the difference of 1. But this is probably the most efficient way around to have them. Okay. Let's do that. The dog still needs to rest. I don't think we would have had enough to go get the special item. We've got a sage potion. There's always little bits to make at that forge. It's like, you know, you want to make arrows, and you can make battle buffs, you can make traps, bottles. Bottles are super useful, all sorts of stuff. There's always like little bits you're getting on with in that forge. Okay, she's on the fruit front. We're a bit better at forestry now. Oh, and a level up, nice. You would, that's better than nothing. It's something. Okay, a little bit of stone. A little bit of sadness. And off you go. So we have 6 people in our camp right now, I think. Just to make sure I definitely have enough water for everyone. Ah, encounter. So having Shanor is really useful because she gives us extra loot. I think I was liking putting her with them. Maybe I'll put Irit with them. She has more health. He's currently taking a negative to health. Then he does have way more initiative. Yeah, let's go for this. Let's go for the offensive group. They can do some damage. And they all go first. Okay, nice. So I don't want you standing at the front. So I think I'll hit and run first to get into position. That was a really good crit. Big fan of that. Let's see if you can just hit him. Nice. Okay. Kari, the stone cold killer. Great job. Do you have enough to, yes, rain the arrows down on both these people? Heck yeah. Okay, another crit. We are critting like crazy. And then Eirik. Instead of going rah rah, it's probably better to do 2 attacks. What's your best chance of hitting and doing 3? You are finding it hard to hit this guy. Okay, you do have to go rah rah. And then you have better chance of hitting. That one gives you the debuff. 2 to 6 with an 83. Yeah, 2 to 6 with 83 is your best. Good. Alright, that's very good. Turn 1 we took down 2 enemies. Heck yeah. That's the best start to a fight we've like ever had. I know you only did 2 damage. We still have a shield. Good, 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 good. Alright, Kari, get him. Okay. you can't crit forever, I suppose. But you can give him damage resist. I'm not too afraid of having her step forward right now. I don't think he's lasting to his next turn. Oh, you can just step back with your extra movement. Yeah, brah brah. Then you hit 4. 3 to 7. 2 to 11. 3 7 with a better percentage chance to hit is good. Now we just need Shanor to land her hit. You can do it! Heck yeah! He came out unscathed! I'm surprised Kari is still such a low level. Because she's like in all the fights. Good stuff. That was a very, very good fight. Let's get our fire bright. So it will definitely last the night. I felt like I was going to use an item or something. What was our save potion that we made? Oh, minus 22 all states. That's really good. I'm not sure what I was going to look at. Oh, level up. That was it. I remember. Okay, what can you get? Sneaky bastard. That's pretty good. Free dodge and like less critical resistance, but dodge up and critical up. Seems pretty great. Better harvesting, but doesn't level up as fast. Okay, that's just straight up like better fatigue. It's either got to be sneaky or fatigue. I think sneaky because I do use her in combat all the time because she has the loot bonus. Let's go for that. She's more likely to take a crit, but more likely to do a crit as well and dodge a crit. Yeah. Get ready to end our day. You didn't tell me about your tragic past. Are we friends enough so that you'll open up to me? Or are we still strangers? Friend's a strong, powerful word. But I can say that I don't dislike you, Moira. Hey, the buds! I don't dislike you either. I love secrets above everything else. And I can say that you're full of secrets behind your shell. Hey, they're both buds! If only I could crack this wall a bit. What's your weak point? Tickling? No tickling in the shelter. Ah, that would be inconvenient. I'll tell you a bit of my story before you start putting your cold hands on me. Whoa. Getting saucy. As you know, I was the daughter of a powerful lord. I was trained as a warrior since my childhood. I was in the front lines during war, led my troops for my sword skills. It's what honor commands. Impressive, or completely foolish. What if you died on the battlefield? What if? Our beliefs that nobility are above common people, so it's just natural that we show them the example and put our lives on the line. How would they react? How would they respect us otherwise? But one could argue that your life is too important to be wasted compared to a simple farmer. Who knows if he's single or not? Indeed, that's why we nobles have to become the best in everything, to protect these important lives that we carry. That's a lot of pressure. Our mind is sharpened like a blade from the youngest age. That's just our way of living. My way of saying I am super cool. Weak ones die, and it's for the best. It keeps the bloodline strong. I see. Glad I wasn't born in your land. I wouldn't have lived long. Okay, they're buds. They're buds. They are so hungry, but it's okay. They've got so much meat. Hey, everyone, drink your water, except you, Mr. Dog. I assume he just drinks puddles all day. Non-stop puddle drinker. Alright, eat up. Okay, who gets the... you know what, the cook should get the tasty meal. You spent all day cooking. Enjoy. Right, everyone gets one of these. Including you. Get double mealed. We eat well tonight. Okay. And then we go back round for... well, everyone but the mum, really. She's already had 2 meals. Heck. Yeah! we're back! They're all in the yellow for hunger almost, except for Eirik is still a little bit peckish. Yeah, since he's a little bit peckish, you can drink this milk. That's fine, just to get him down into the yellow as well. Very good. Okay. If the traps could keep doing that, I'd be very happy. If everyone could have 2 meals a night. Then we could start feeding the dog. Oh, he is hungover, but he's not upset anymore. Okay, you're better. You're no longer excited. You need to have your doggy buff. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. No one got more sick. Okay, you are tired, so Shanor should rest tomorrow. See, we lost 3 of our fruit. Hey, it's raining. Okay. So, what do we need? So, let's check our traps. Ah, we lost one. I got stolen by an animal. got this meat. Got 4 meat only. I'll trap back. Gonna need one more trap. Something damaged. Yes. But let's set up in our small forge. It's not really in our only forge. Some more traps. Cost wood. We don't have that much wood. Just the one trap. I suppose. Okay. So Shanor needs to rest. We definitely don't have enough wood to do what I want over there. We don't need that. We only have 4 meat. So you could maybe come over here and do something here. We can go ahead and harvest some plants. Let's get... So right now you can't explore because we don't have any water. I think you're good at fishing. Go ahead and do some fishing. Have you hunt? No, Kari's probably a better hunter. Have you get some wood because we need wood. And have you hunt? Yeah. So no exploration for this first tick, but that's okay. Put some more fire on. Just because I feel like they need it. Cozy. I didn't set the dog up to do anything. The dog's very easy to forget about. Hey, we're getting water. Rain is so useful. The dog just sort of grumbled. knows I forgot it. So I think we're going to have no problem getting this much fruit. Hopefully Moira doesn't get bored. That's all I hope for. Oh, nice. She got extra seeds. Ready for when we can build that garden. Which will also help improve our meals. Okay, better at fishing. I like the little fish noise. Didn't get very many fish though. And he's sad about it. What about you? Do you have better luck hunting? 4. Okay. We got plenty of food to cook. That's what matters. You're a bit better at forestry. Everyone's getting a bit better. We're a bit better at things. Practice makes perfect. Still need a lot more wood though. It would be nice if we could make that trap. Right, we'll go grab Irek and have him make this trap. He might be able to make it in 1. I'm not sure though, not sure if he can. Not sure how long that takes to make. I need you to do the buff here, please. Ooh, something is damaged. It's you. We need to cook. We will make, if we can make 7 meats and 2 fish, we'll make 7 meats and 2 fish. Up to 72% fire. There we go, make sure we've got enough. You carry on doing the harvesting there. You can go on your adventure. And you carry on getting wood, that is important. Forge, cooking, harvesting, rest, lumber, expedition. Oh, rest! You don't need to be resting anymore. You both have the same amount of forestry. Well, you take over that then. That Tomoe mine, maybe? Yeah. Just to mix up what they're doing so they don't get bored. Okay. Everyone's set up. Let's see, can you make 1 trap in one turn? Heck yeah! Oh, but I won't have a raw meat to set up the trap in the in the actual hunting camp. That's fine. At least we have it, and we know he can make 1 in 1 turn. Alright, he's being a good dog. Good job. 5 crap meals. That's pretty disastrous. That's like really bad. Wasted 5 food. Okay, you did some good fruit collecting though. Good job. Okay, Got some wood. And some sadness. Ooh, level on Lady Toy. See what we can get for you. We could use another iron. Mining has like such small results. 0 to 1, it's rough. Hey, 2 level ups. And a new area. You should get like nearly, yeah, most of the way through the next area too. No encounter, good job. Right, let's get these 2 levels. You can be frenzied, less stars, I don't like that. Better concentration skills, XP. Endurance skills, what's endurance? Exploration, scavenging, mining. No, I have you do those things quite a lot. Concentration XP. Eating, crafting, cooking. Fishing, hunting. I think I get you to do those things sometimes. Sure. Get more XP for doing those. And curry. You can get better accuracy, just straight up better accuracy, better gardening. -5 to endurance, which I think is what you very much do. Yeah, let's not get that. Initiative 3, heroic fool. AP 1, damage resistance down. Accuracy +5 is very tempting. I think it's so tempting I'll take it. Yeah. Just hit the arrows. That sounds great. Right, we definitely need more fire. So that it doesn't go out overnight because it's raining. Oh yeah, lake. What have we got here? Fishing spot. I see juicy little fish swirling on the water surface here. Who knows what specifically lured them here? You just know they make an easy target. We will come back here tomorrow. We'll go back there in the morning because then we can cook up any fish that we get there. Make a couple bait before I forget, and I cannot put down another trap. Alright, end the day. So last time you everyone I've pity, but you didn't tell me everything, did you? They're still hanging out. Oh, see that eyebrow wiggle. Look at him go. It wouldn't be fun otherwise. By Loki and the Frost Giants, the almighty Lady Tomoe is making fun of me. It must be snowing in hell. They're buds. Best buds. So, were you married? Yes. Yes, I was. He was a powerful lord, like my father. Our marriage unified the land, and we enjoyed a moment of peace. As I would take care of my children during that time, these memories are very dear to me. I should leave it at that. I sense there's tragedy incoming just after these joyful moments. I'll ask her another time. Okay. She's resolute. Good job, Moira. Read the room. Alright, we've got some sleepy people, we've got some sad people. We do some rest area and some tavern time. They're still on the verge of hunger. Everyone who's thirsty gets a drink. One whole drink, one whole water each. I also needed the water. Okay. We've got 4 meals. We have 5 people in red hunger though. Okay, well let's give them to the 4 hungriest people, which is you. Which is you. You. And you. Do we use some fruit? Why not? I think of eating the cheese, but if we have all this fruit, like, it may as well just... Well, that fruit wasn't quite right, but there you go. Everyone's back into yellow hunger. Oh, I think an ad is playing? I think an ad played? My ad manager isn't working the way I dreamed. I asked it to tell me when an ad was going to happen. I'm playing around with a new setup. I'm sure I've seen the menu before for like, this will tell you all about the ads, but I don't know how to get that menu back. I think at the time I told it to go away. I'm just going to have a quick click around because I'm not sure if we're currently in an ad or not. Oh, was like the little ad manager thing. Can I make it show up? Can I ask it nicely? Remember, it just showed up by itself, and I was like, no, thank you. But I didn't have the ads going in a way that was useful for it. But now that I've turned that on, it has decided not to show up. Good stuff. Glad. I will get rid of you, sir. Goodbye. Mystery. I guess I'll just put on this. And then I'll be able to see, I think. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. Okay, back over here. I think I've got a workaround. So I can work out how to get that menu back. I thought it would just show up. I thought it would show up. Okay, let's fix some stuff. And then... dog. Okay, you can go get around a special item. That's your job. Okay, so we've got like sleepiness happening, we've got all sorts. So, you are the sleepiest Lady Tumway? Have a rest. For now, I'm not going to worry about curing people. We lost quite a bit of fruit. I'm still waiting for wood, aren't I? Yeah. Oh yeah, but we had sad people. Lady Tumway is one of them, but she's resting. Shanor is one of them, and so is Eirik. Yeah, may as well use beers while we have beers. They're both in like red, so let's go ahead and use that. You, I don't know if you need to cook. Let's check the traps. We've got 2 lots, 4 and 5. Okay, yes. We'll be having 2 rounds of cooking. Let's use 2 traps. We've still lost 1 trap. Still 1 trap down. That's fine for now. We can be 1 trap down. Let's have you make all 7 of these meats. We need some more fire. There we go. Yeah, nothing should be affecting you too negatively. Your stats are like pretty okay. You're a bit hungry, and honestly, being a bit hungry should make you cook better. You're harvesting fruits. Then is it just curry? Yeah, it's just curry. Who? Honestly, exploring is probably for the best. Oh yeah, let's go into map. I want to go to that lake. Fish lake. We have a hidden condition met for go fishing. But everyone's red for it. How about a hand catch? Go fishing is going to be better because I have the hidden condition. Kari can have a go at hand catching some fish. I think I can do both. You jump in the river where you can touch the bottom and stand still waiting for the fish to approach. You spot one large enough, and when it's near, you leap towards the fish. The good news is you didn't hurt yourself in the progress. The bad news is that all the fish swam away. Okay, great. But you had fun. I've actually got 1 fish. Okay, not all the fish left. I thought her stealth would flare past that. I'm going to try again. So, is it the same thing that happens twice? Yeah, it is the same thing. But you get 1 fish each time. That doesn't suck. Dive looks like it will actually get rid of the event. I do want to go fishing first, but no one has good enough fishing. So we'll leave it as that for now. Let's have you... Yeah, got enough fire to cook up those 2 fish as well. And... not really needing too much else. I think we still just need to get our stats up to interact with most other things. Yeah, we're pretty good on food, so I think Kari is fine going off exploring. She's better at exploring than getting lumber, so... It's a shame to not have anyone getting lumber this round, but... other needs. Other needs have to be met. Hey, charisma. Okay, they're feeling a bit better. And a bit drunker. Okay, what are you coming back with, dog? Armour. Can't remember what the armour buffed. 4 crap meals. 2 roasted meat. 2 tasty meat. 1 good fish. Okay. That was what? 5 meals? 6 meals? Not the worst. Not the best. So Moira's just kind of like stuck harvesting for the most part. I should send her to a rest. I don't think her resting overnight will do enough. But avoiding using the rest area in the second half of the day. But I think if they're that fatigued, they're not gonna fix it overnight. What's over here? Wild sheep. Right, we don't have pens yet, but sheep confirmed. You should be... yeah, you can't do what I need to do, so you will rest. No. We're not quite good enough on food yet to confidently be able to feed you, I'm afraid. Dog, to carry on just eating whatever you find, whatever you're surviving on at the moment. Keep it up. It's Moira that needed the rest. We had still quite a few people being quite sad. So let's have... you don't need to cook anymore, so you guys can hang out. We'll have you guys use the beer. I'm starting to run out of beer. We can actually... well, we can make 1 more beer. Beer's not that easy to come by, but use it while we have it. That's fine. I'm not making anything right now. He looks so concerned and serious looking at this cooking pot. Should have someone still harvesting. What's your harvesting? 26, how's 35? She's not really the best. Yeah, she is. Okay. Janor, you get the fruits. You carry on exploring, and Eirik will get some wood. Yeah. Everyone's doing useful things. And hopefully starting to feel better about things. Okay, you're rested. You really gotta keep on top of the depression. That can get out of hand very quickly. Sometimes it just takes a rainy day to put someone over the edge. Oof. Hey, good job. Good job on the fruit. Hey, food stash. I think it means she gets like less hungry. Because she has a secret stash of food. Good. We're almost there. We're almost at the point where we can put in our new plan in the workshop. Just need a bit more wood so that we can top up our fire and then still have 10 wood. Okay, new area. No encounter. Fix that. Of course, it requires wood. As soon as we have enough wood, gotta use it for things. So singing dude, we don't have any space for you in our party yet. But when we do have some space, we've got some people to pick up. Make sure we've got plenty of fire, and we don't have enough water right now, so let's convert some non-potable water into potable water. And put even more wood on the fire. Just like that, we're back down to half the wood. What was our stat item that was brought back? This armour. Constitution up. Who had our best constitution? 63. Okay, we've got 2 63s. Let's put it on you. I've got some mead as well. I have some depression I need to like deal with without using the tavern. I've got that around. Okay, good. Everything's ready to end the day. Where is that stupid dog? Still peeing in the shelter, I presume. Not there. Hey dog, come here. I have some treat for you. Hey Moira, have you seen the dog today? The dog? No. No. I'm starting to get worried. This dumb dog could have fallen into a ravine or whatever. Whatever. Paris I lived with the dog, nowhere to be seen in the camp. Her heart began racing as she was calling for him in the nearby forest. Ah, she likes the dog, really. Vala, where are you, dummy? It's not fun anymore. Come back now. What the? Paris slipped on some moss and fell into a ravine. He tumbled multiple times between the rocks and thorny branches. She's a little bit hurt. I thought I heard something. She suddenly got stopped by a large tree trunk which then fell on her legs. Oh no! She fainted from the pain, and when she recovered her senses, she soon found one of her legs was stuck on the trunk. No, don't amputate her. That would definitely be bad for her exploration. By the gods, my entire body is aching, and my leg. Ah! Nothing to be done. I'm effing stuck under this damn tree, and my leg must be broken. Great. Oh no, fractured. Okay, well, she'll get some injury treatment, I guess. Don't tell me that I'm going to die. Oh hell no, Odin, you can't do this to me. What the? I saw something move over there. Could it be wolves? Oh no. If they noticed me, of course they did. They're coming. Woof woof woof. Vala to the rescue. Vala! Don't attack them. You'll die. At Kari's great surprise, the dog attacked and repelled the wolves with frenzied barks, bites and claws. He's ferocious. Wow, good job. You're a good boy. Good boy. It's like a first little corgi dude. Come here, my little... And of course he left. I mean, what's he going to do? Is he going to pull the tree off of your leg? He's a corgi. Great, I won't be eaten by wolves. I'll just die here from starvation in a couple of days instead. Perfect. Oh, she's sad. She's sad about dying. Time passed. Kari soon fell asleep as she was cursing the gods and her fate. They felt something viscous on her cheeks. Ruff, ruff. You're back again. That's nice, but... Kari! Kari! Is that you over there? Mom! Mom! Dad! Here! She's being helped. She's being helped. You went back to the camp and led them here. You did that, my good doggy? Ruff, ruff. That's a curly tail. Stop licking my face, dummy. You're the best. Blue-eyed freed Kari from the tree trunk and Eirik carried her back home. They also took the wolf's corpse with them. Hey, meat! Now we're talking. There were 3 bones between those wolves. Everyone was relieved, and Kari enjoyed telling again and again the story of the brave dog who fought a pack of giant wolves and rescued her. The bond would last forever. There you go, she's happy again. Doggy special bond! But her leg is probably still fractured. You should cut some slack to your daughter, you know. You're overprotective beyond reason. She was just under a tree! Thanks for your advice, dear sister. But you'll give me some when you raise a child of your own. Nah, they hate each other. Can't just be heartwarming. I'm just giving you an outside view on the situation. She'll just end up hating you. That would mean that she's alive. As a mum, that's my top priority, keeping child alive. Happy and fulfilled comes second. Alive comes first. No, that's fair. Is it better to be alive and miserable than to be dead and happy in Valhalla? But she wasn't in combat when she was under that tree. That applies for all of us too. My belief is that if you're alive, the chance for happiness, even if it's very long, even if it's very hard, even if there is only the tiniest chance, but the possibility exists. When you're dead, you're dead. So let's keep on believing we'll be happy one day. There you go. Iron will. Okay, that should be a good event. Should be a good event. People got some goodness out of that. And my hunger. So hungry. Alright, drink up. Glug, glug, glug. Oh, hello, Nemu. Nemu the coyote. Hi. How's it going? Okay, they have sipped. Englander. Who needs to eat? You eat the most. You get the tasty meal. We got 3 tasty meals. Heck yeah. Who else? You? Yeah. Are you also English, Nemu? And you 64. Oh dang! I didn't get you all the way down. Yellow. You're still on red. I guess I'll give you the raw meat. Tuck in. And a fruit. There you go. Balanced diet. Because otherwise it just all goes bad. So there we go. Everyone's back into yellow. But we're still struggling to keep hunger down. Too much of our food is turning into crap meals. It's a real issue. Okay, yeah. Let's go deal with Kari's injury. Oh, no longer resolute. Oh no. But no longer stinky. Hey. No longer sneezing. Hey, and he didn't get anything worse. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, we lost a lot of things, but he's hungover. Wasn't he just hungover? Sure he was. Oof. You live where the Vikings call Vinland. Ah! It's grapevines everywhere. And chain link fences. Hanging from trees onto trails off trails. Everywhere grape. If you were to look down the road from a bluff, you'd see a lot of grapes. I guess there is some some good wine there. Is that why it's called Vinland? So like vine, like vino, like wine. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Have you ever heard of this game before? Let's see. How much stuff do we lose? So we didn't lose too much fruit. Losing one meat is always a bit painful. Oh, drought. Okay. Well, we've got water, so let's make some water first. So much grapes that you could eat as much as you wish. Sometimes when the game's ready, you'll fill your hat with as many as you can and go home. That's pretty cool. 3 grapes. Okay, 5 water for now is fine. You haven't heard this game before. There's not very many grapes in this game. Tongue guy has 6 ladies. Well, he's married to one of the ladies. One of the other ones is his daughter. So they have a dog. Oh. Oh, indeed. Okay, let's keep resting because I want you to go get a special item. So Kari's injury is what we want to deal with. Dog! He's ferocious. Oh, hey, level up. Emergency rashes. No! They've just developed a deep emotional bond with that dog. It chased off wolves. It chased off wolves. Less critical, better dodge, better initiative. That's pretty good. Fishing up. Fishing up is also really good. I might just give you the straight fishing up. I do use you in combat. You already have pretty good initiative. Yeah, just get better at fishing. Unwilling hero. The dog was very willing. Very willing to be a hero. We need to focus on wounds. Because you have a fractured leg. And Moira's going to fix that. There you go. You will fix your leg. No one's particularly sleepy, except Moira, who's always sleepy. We don't have enough wood to do that. We should collect up some water. You carry on getting the berries. How are our traps? We lost one. Hey, we got the trap back, but we lost the meat. Got 4 meat. And our trap back. Good, let's set up 2 traps. 5 food. You like the accent? Thank you, thank you. I'm glad. Glad you like it. So you're getting healed. You're getting lumber. You're getting water. You're healing. You're harvesting. So you need to do something. You're really bad at fishing. You're okay at hunting though. So there you go. Oh, but then you could just fish. Yeah, we'll just have you fish. And have you do the woodwork. Yeah, yeah. That's it. That's all good. Yeah. Do that. And we'll cook in the second half of the day. Even though we've got quite a lot of meat. I'm sure we can make it through. Didn't heal a leg. I have to make some bandages. I can't keep Moira there, really. Because it's so bad for her, like, tiredness and sadness. And also can't keep Kari there, she's got to explore. Okay, got a level up. Dog is rested. And berries, we've got 2 days. We're just going to make sure we have, like, over the 30, really. So that we have the wiggle room of some going bad in the night. 9 fish. Other than, like, for the tribute, I'm probably going to mostly ignore the fresh fruit harvesting. Because hunting is better, I think. Well, they get quite a lot of fruit. But the fruit isn't that effective. It's not particularly filling. Maybe when I get a dryer, that'll be different. How much wood do we have now? Do we have enough for a garden? Nope. Oh, quite short. Okay. Ah, yeah, you got a level. I'm good, I'm good. It's a Sunday and I'm playing video games. So how could it be bad? I had a week up of work to do Christmas marketing and stuff. That was really fun. How are you, Nanny? Are you excited for Christmas? Do you like Christmas? I'm very excited for Christmas. I love Christmas. What do you need? Okay, let's read these properly. I was like looking at them but just didn't click anything. In marketing, no, like going to Christmas markets. As I said it, I was like, that doesn't sound the way I meant it to. Yeah, there's like shopping and eating at the Christmas markets. So delicious. Making her a little bit worse at harvesting and better at scavenging does appeal to my interests. Because Moira's the harvester, she's a scavenger. Because getting the water is scavenging. Okay. Can we cook all of this? Oh, no. No, we can't. We can cook that much, I think, and be happy. Let's get our fire over 88%. Okay, 100% fire. Dog. Go get us a special item, please. Get you a gift. I don't know about that. I've got this cape on. That's kind of like a gift. A gift to all of your eyes. Right? I'll keep wiggling it. You're gonna steal the cape? Oh no! Right, it's keeping me warm. I'm kind of going snowshoeing today. What's sort of there? And I've never heard the word before, so I can't even say it. What's snowshoeing? Due to paperwork, you can't. Though you'll make a point of going next week. Yeah, I have no school work. Nice. Yeah, because I get was running drunk. Yes. There's a drink called Bailey's, which I assume it travels. I assume everyone has something along the lines of it. It's like, you know, Irish cream. So good. So good. I drink a lot of that at Christmas time. I'm through 1 bottle already. Okay, so you're not healing anymore, so you need to be there. Get the fruit. Kari no longer is at the healing tent either. Oh, that's right, I want to go to the healing tent and prepare healing items. Is it bandages? Yeah, for wounds. No chewing is where you wear those funny tennis rackets on your feet so you can walk on top of the snow. So you keep rock marching even when the snow is shoulder high snow. It's snowed in some parts of England, but it hasn't quite snowed where I am yet, which is disappointing because I wanted to make a snowman. Don't get too much snow. Let's make 2 bandages and let's see if we can fix Kari's leg. She has a fractured leg. I'm just gonna stick a plaster on her and hope it gets better. Dang. Another plaster. Dang! Why is it so hard to heal? How many plasters do you need? Make 2 more. Oh god, I'm out of plants. I didn't realise I used so many. That's okay. I don't really use this. Yay, there we go. Plastered it better. You know what? I could use Chenor to gather some more plants. There we go. I have you cooking, don't I? Yeah. You're cooking like a ton. You're getting it. I probably have you take over the woodwork. No. Have you do the mining, you carry on woodworking. Or lumber camping. Yeah. This stops me from getting bored. Let's do that. You have fancy special snowshoes that are super light and super expensive, made of aluminium, special pollen. Oh, traditionally they're made of leather, metal rivets, and wood, and are heavy as heck. Yeah, I imagine wood shoes would be heavy as heck. That doesn't sound comfortable at all. Well, then I was in the Netherlands a while ago and saw about clogs, like the wooden clogs, and I didn't realise like how they were worn before. It was like work shoes because like stuff doesn't get through them. Apparently they're comfortable. That's what I've heard. I find it hard to believe that any sort of wood shoe would be comfy, but apparently it is. Wooden clogs seem very useful. Clog your way through the snow. But also like nails and stuff wouldn't like go through the shoes, and I was like, oh, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. Weird zooming device. That's better exploration, I think. Okay, we've got 5 fried fish, 3 crab meals, 2 roasted meat, and a tasty one. Okay, you know what? That wasn't too bad. And you didn't use very much fire. That's good. Imagine personalizing them with carved engravings and stuff would be nice. Yeah, they had like cool designs. Oh, she is sleepy. From what area there's still shoes. Yeah, I'd always assumed wooden clogs were for like dancing, like kind of like tap shoes or something. But yeah, no, apparently they're work shoes. That Netherlands means lowlands in Dutch. Technically, some Scots live in the Netherlands. I'm sure lots of people live in the Netherlands these days. There are certainly some appeals to the Netherlands that some people, I think, very much would like to live. Big bricks, these are tap dancing shoes. It's what I thought. Cool. We have the weird zooming device. Let's remember to use that before they go to sleep. Exploration +5. We'll put that on Kari. And oh no, don't end the day yet. Don't end the day yet. Let's make enough water for everyone. 6 water and plenty of fire. Well, it's a drought, so no, is it a drought today? Drought, yeah. Night effects. Yeah, the fire intensity still goes down. Okay. End the day. Psst, Kari, you know I have idea for a really good grain. Grain. Yeah, something that'll get us both killed? No, but there is risk. No fun without risk, yes. Where would the fun be if we weren't stranded on a deadly island and bullied by violent thugs? Listen now. You all know where Bjorn Man patrols every night alone. Always follow the same path along seashore, then sits on rock and watches sea. This does sound useful every time, so drunk man falls asleep for a long time. Denora and Kari steal man pants while man snores. What Kari say? Yes. Steal his pants. I'd be happy to fight back. We've cowered in fear for too long. Fight back by taking his pants. Oh, I think an ad is playing. I can't tell. I thought I would see something. I need the ad manager just to be a bit better. Oh, I think it's okay. Thank you, Nemu, for saying ad BRB. Thank you. I can go stretch for a sec. have a drink. Let's move some things around. Okay. You return, you demand a welcome back. Welcome back, Nemu. Welcome back. And everyone else who saw an ad. Thank you guys for watching it. If you did see it, I appreciate it. I'm trying a new ad system, the recommended one by Twitch, to try and like maybe stand up every so often while I'm streaming and stuff like that. So yeah, and so I think now when that time since last ad hits 0, that's when it's showing an ad. So that's very helpful information. Thank you, Nemu, for confirming when the ad started. That was really helpful for me, actually. Yeah. If it stops, like the... Where he's just adding as many ads as he can to suddenly encourage viewers to try. Yes! Yeah, so I was looking at the ads earlier, and basically I wanted to stop the pre-roll ads. So I wanted people to be able to click onto the stream and then not immediately see ads to see what's going on straight away, because I sometimes myself get put off when I'm just like clicking around new streamers, like to try and find someone I haven't seen before. And sometimes if it starts off with a bunch of ads, I'm like, you know what, I'll just do something else. and I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels that way sometimes. So I want to try a new ad system to also gently encourage subscribers, of course. But I hope my emotes do that, because I have the cutest emotes ever, by the way. Look at these things. Look at how cute these emotes are. Yeah, I ideally want people to subscribe so that they can use the super cute emotes. But stopping ads is also an incentive for sure. But yeah, I want to stop the pre-roll ads, so I'm trying out this new ad scheme and see how I feel about that. And also, yeah, I can like stand up and stretch and stuff in the in the ad time. Okay, back to it. So that's right. Okay, they're stealing pants. We're pants stealers, but we can't be seen. If he links us back to the camp, we'll run into really big trouble. So if we're not totally sure he's sleeping, we give up. I'm glad you think the emotes are adorable. Bah! Hit him on head hard. That's an option. Hit him on head hard is always an option. No, this is risky enough. We do it my way or we don't. Fine. Still better than not playing game. Pants stealing game. And so they crawled in the dark, stealthy as young wolves. The man was already there, sitting in front of the ocean, his head down, a heavy bag next to him. Denora approached silently, and then reached for his bag. But not silently enough. As the man suddenly awoke, he grabbed Shanora's hand and drew his blade. Before he could act, Kari kicked him in the stomach with all her strength. Yeah. He fell down the cliff with a muffled groan, breathless, his eyes wide open with surprise. Bounced a couple of times, and shout, oh dear, before the sea's blackness swallowed him. He is gone. Denora and Kari gazed at each other without a word. The bag contained a few useful supplies. Oh, heck yeah. I mean, this doesn't seem like a bad thing. Yeah, I think they just murdered someone. But, like, he was one of Bjorn's men, so, like, this is not bad. And they, you know, I can't say they weren't seen. They were seen, but only by the person who's now dead. So, nothing could ever be the same. Oh, no! Well, nothing would ever be the same for the next 4 days, when they feel guilty. They should have a stronger bond now that they've killed someone together. They should be better friends. Everyone can have a sip of water. Killing people by accident is thirsty work. You want to feel when you murder with them as well. Exactly. That's how best friends are made. Alright. Everyone's hungry. Everyone's always hungry. So okay, Cook can get this tasty meal. Enjoy. Let's give Kari this one. She's, you know, feeling bad. She can have a good meal. Good meal. I've got like dust in my throat. What was that snuck up on me? I wasn't expecting that. Eat one. Eat one. Oh, she got glutton now. Make her hungrier. You get a second meal. Who else needs a second meal? You. Go ahead, Moira. Enjoy. We'll keep the dried food for if we really need it. We like the crab meals to go bad. We're keeping these. The more of these fishes make it to morning, the better, because they can be cooked into much better meals. We have some severe sleepiness that will need to be dealt with. I'm fortunate to have two very sleepy people. I think Lady Tomoe will survive until the afternoon. I've been trying to drink coffee lately. I'm not a coffee drinker, I'm a tea drinker. But I read about how incredibly good for you coffee is. So I was like, you know what, I'll try it. And it's certainly not good for me the way that I am drinking it, which is in hot chocolate with a bunch of Baileys. But it's much tastier. Alright, so we're going to need to make some water right away. So that Kari can go exploring. England is likely they do. Adding, add Baileys to hot cocoa, not coffee. I don't know about that. Bay leaf. I don't have much experience with bay leaf. What a coffee. Like, it's really think of like a lamb coffee. Not quite the same. Okay, so you're the most tired, so you will rest. We still need more wood. Oh, actually, how's the sadness going on? There's a bit of sadness. No, won't deal with it right now. Add coffee into the mug, add tea bag, group food together. That, it sounds awful. Sounds very bad. Does Kari still have a Kari's doggy trait? She does not right now. That is a crime. Doggy special bond. Oh, that's just like a permanent buff. Nice. But yeah, she doesn't have Kari's doggy right now. Let's go ahead and give her that status. Moira. Moira's not doing anything right now, is she? Oh no, she's resting, of course. So Chanel will grab the fruit. Check out traps. Lots of meat. Look at English cuisine before you call it a crime. You got a problem with fish chips and pickled onions? What do we need to do? So you're going to explore. You're actually exploring cautiously right now. You just focus on exploration. That's fine. You carry on getting wood. You should get food actually. So you should not mind because you're tired. You're not a good fisher, are you? Oh no, you're a really bad fisher. Okay. You've got lots of arrows though. Yeah, let's do this. Warm drink is good because my hand's cold. Alright, woof. We've got a good amount of water now. Two wrongs don't make it right. You didn't do very well at getting meat. Hey, pelts. We can make bottles out of those. The tributes tomorrow. We do get the morning to gather extra fruit for anything we lose in the night. But we should try and get extra if we can. Give to Ela, I think was his name. Okay, got a new area. I was exploring quite big areas because she's taking a while to get through them from counter. Okay, take Chanel with you and take Eirik with you because I think Eirik just had a buff, didn't he, to his... I'm sure I picked up something, some sort of combat thing. Okay. Unfortunately, both of our archers are at the front straight away, so let's hit and run. Good crit. You don't have as much AP as I expected you to have. Get your dodge on. Maybe it's from the guilty feeling. They must have reduced your AP slightly. But have you step forward first, or do I have you go rah rah? Let's rah rah first. You carry the buff. And then step forward and hit the nice guy. With 100% accuracy. There we go. Now we're talking. Step forward and you get 1 AP next turn. And you need to do a hit and run and step back. Even though you do actually have some shield. And let's get your dodge on as well. Okay, cool. She didn't have the 1 extra AP to take into the next turn. Okay, they're all shuffling around, getting into position. Okay. Ah, he's fast. He saved his AP. Ah, dang. I was hoping her... She had the dodge buff. She had that dodge buff. Right, rah rah. Otherwise you have a really bad chance of hitting things. 1 to 8. Okay, do I take the chance on a 1 to 8? Well, missed. And got debuffed. The chance did not work. Can you hit the archer? You have a decent chance of hitting the archer. Yeah. Ah, 1. Of course you deal 1 damage. Why wouldn't you deal 1 damage? Oh. See you later, Nemu. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye bye, Nemu. Bye bye. Oh, let me stick some sources in the chat. Pow. Do you want to catch me in some other places? There are some other places if those interest you. I'm trying to use my social media more. If you enjoy a tweet, I have one of those. A tweeter, as some might call it. Yeah, I'm trying to use the Twitter more. There are skink pictures on there. Check those out. They're very cute. I do say so myself. And I do say so myself. Alright, they're still shuffling about, getting themselves all buffed and things. So let's see if I can do more than 1 damage to this archer. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm gonna threaten this guy. And then have her step back with her last move. But now this guy has, he's like, will take more damage from things. That crit was pretty nice. Not bad. I don't know if it stacks, so I'm going to just put her dodge up. It might stack. Probably does stack, but risky. Go rah rah, so you have a better chance of hitting. His accuracy isn't great. And then yes, 100% chance, there we go. Does at least 2. Nice. Bonk, bonk. Got a couple of wounds but no injuries. We got some dusts, some arrows. Hey! Jump, J, Hawk! It's going well. Thank you very much. How's it going for you? I've had the week of work and you know, it's Sunday and I'm playing video games. It can't be that bad. I got a hot drink with some Baileys in. I'm doing better than Shinora is, who is very sad right now. So what? Curry and Shinor killed bad man. Curry and Shinor should be happy. I mean, it's not that easy. If Bjorn learns that we killed one of his men, not only he'll come for us, but maybe he'll kill everyone in the camp. Because of us. How are they going to know? Woke up with whipped cream. Oh no, not whipped cream. I got out of face. Someone got you. Someone got you. Shinnor will protect Kari from evil Bjorn. That's not the problem. You don't understand. My mum learns about it. My mum learns I killed a man. I'd rather face Bjorn. Try mother doesn't have to know. Kari and Shinnor's secret now. Don't tell anyone. Trust. Trust. I trust you, Shinnor. We share a special bond. Told you. Secret, yes. Bond. Blood bond. Heck yeah. See, that's the best of friends. As she says these words, Shinnor swiftly cuts her fingertip with a knife. He licks a bit of the blood flowing and points her finger at Kari. Blood bond. Blood bond. Kari gazes into the eyes of Shinnor to see her soul. She slowly advances her mouth towards Shinnor's bloody finger. This is getting intimate. She gently puts it in her mouth and instinctively rolls her tongue over the wounded area. The taste is strong and salty, but attenuated by the warmth she felt in her upper torso. Some might call it chest or heart, maybe. Upper torso. Press it over. It appears on your face and everything. Ah, no. You fell asleep too early. Okay. Hermione needs to rest. We still need more wood. You need to cook. Let's see what we got. We got 12 meat. That's more meat than I can make in a day. Right? Oh, 96. Okay, if I put my fire up to 100, I might also just make a little bit of... this puts 15 to 25. Let's do that. Okay. Try not to waste. Okay. I think that was maybe efficient. Maybe slightly efficient. Oh yeah, we found a new place. Hey, Elof! How's it going, buddy? You found where you live! You see that low scum Elof? He squints at you with a disgusting smile. Okay, we can chat with him. Let's have a bit of red. Go do it. She has like my highest charisma, I think. Elof looks at you with his suspicious, nasty eyes. He doesn't seem too happy to see you here. My little lamb, hi. What do you want? Found you. So that's where you live? A friendly warning. If anything were to happen to poor old Elof, Bjorn will split your cute little head in two. Why do you follow Bjorn's orders? If everyone on the island rebelled against him, he would stand no chance. Ah! That, my little fox, I'm not so sure. Bjorn is a god amongst men. And first, you'd have to beat the 5 fingers of Bjorn's hand. Bjorn's hand? Tell me more. This sounds like plot. His 5 most loyal lieutenants, including yours truly. 5 of the most fearsome warriors you will ever meet guarded Bjorn with their lives. And you're one of them? Sounding more hopeful? Okay, well, Elof is no fighter. I'm just a facilitator. But that still leaves the 4 great warriors. Gwendolyn, the giant ogress from Cornwall. Egil, the angry dwarf, don't ever call him that. Sly and snarky, Newell Broken Spear, and Grim the Carp, the silent and the Carp. And even then, say you kill each one of them, which is impossible, you'd then have to enter Bjorn's camp. Surrounded by one wall and the blood of every fool who had the same idea as you. I could convince them to rally my cause. Pwah! Nonsense, that would never happen, my little doggy. I am very convincing. What do I need to ask about? Tell me about... tell me about the carp. Like, absolutely. A silent man. No one knows he was born like this, or he just doesn't like to talk. Deadly hunter. He'll kill you swift and clean. Bjorn often argues with him that he should make his enemies suffer a little more. Where's the fun otherwise? Okay, that's fine. I'm out of here. That's good for you. You understand that you'll be a slave forever, my little pony? So evil. Joke on that laugh, Elof. Alright. Wait for night. Okay. Back to the camp. We know where he lives now. Good. So, you're making a bunch of food. Dog is resting. We're good on water. Moira is no longer sleeping, and I didn't grab her. So you can now harvest. You're exploring. You can take a break from forestry to go mining. You can take a break from hunting to do some forestry. Yeah, there's not too much in their skills. Yeah, everyone's where they should be. Okay. I always need wood. Wood is important. I really want to get my crafting back on, but maybe once we don't need to harvest the fruit anymore. Way to get more wood. Nice, nice, nice. Made most of the food successfully. Needs a lot of fire, but that's fine. We have the fire to spare. He's getting extra good at harvesting. Hopefully not too much of our fruit goes bad overnight. He's sleepy. He's going to need to rest in the morning. We're going to need to use the tavern soon as well. Probably in the evening tomorrow, after we've done our tribute. Another encounter. Take the same team out. This is my reliable battle team. They do lots of damage. 2 plunderers. At least both of our archers start in the back line this time. Knives guy has our lowest health, so let's go for him first. And get the dodge buffs. Particularly on Kari, who has no shield. Oh, she has 1 shield. She has 1 point of shield. You need to go rah rah. What's your chance of doing 4? Not great. If I was doing 4, it's much better with this attack though. Dang. Still didn't manage it. We'll definitely do 2. Okay. Hit them both. Unfortunately missed that one, but that's fine. It did what I needed to do. Okay, that's all her shield down. Hopefully she won't get hit again. I didn't have the chance to put the dodge on her. He is, I reckon, wounded. Oh, he's going to take some injury. He's probably not going to be wounded. Do a little bit of damage to each of them. We'll focus 1 down. Let's focus 1 down. And hope to do more than 1 damage, unfortunately. You are going to go brah brah. And probably use this one with the more guaranteed damage. No, actually just do 1 to 8. Let's get more numbers, higher numbers, please. I have a chance of taking him down. It's just hoping she did max damage. So very, very low chance of that. Hopefully she has enough dodge to not take any damage from anything. Been assaulted. That's damage resistance. Doesn't make it any more likely to be hit, but if she gets hit, it's going to do more damage. Thankfully she dodged it, so it's all good. Rarity! How dare you, sir? How dare you rarity me? Okay. We're dodging, we're dodging. Probably the rain of arrows is what we want, because that does 2 minutes. Hey, nice. Hit them both. As planned. Yeah, you do your... I think we'll go for the big damage again. 0 to 7. Okay, thankfully did the 7 end of things. I noticed as I was clicking it that the bottom was 0. He must have a buff on him. 95, 1 to 2. 90%, 0 to 3. Let's just do that. There we go. And just hope it doesn't do 0. Just like do 0 as it is to do 3. Okay, didn't take any injuries, just a little bit of wound. I even got wheat. Actually one of the more helpful things to get. We can brew more beers. We make more bottles. If we ever craft again. Alright, we need to sort out water here. This does a maximum of 10 fire. We want 6 water. So that if everyone is thirsty, they can all drink. Okay, there we go. I'm running out of non-potable water. Let's get our fire high. We need to do something to get more wood. It's a real issue. I think there's an upgrade where you can have 2 people gather wood at once. We found the lair of that filthy worm today. Elof? How did you guess? Charming as ever, yes. He thinks he is clever, but he gave us lots of information without realizing it. 1. Bjorn has 4 warriors guarding him. 2. We will need to find a way to enter Bjorn's camp. 3. He really is a coward, but that we already knew. So it's decided. We now have a plan. A spark of hope. Which plan? A simple one. We should first convince these 4 warriors to rally to our cause. We should use any means necessary. Persuasion, trade, fear, force, anything. When they are convinced to rebel, we'll go back to Elof. The coward will see the shift in balance of power. And he'll help us enter Bjorn's camp. Easy, yes. And then? We kill Bjorn. The rest of the owl. Easy. With the help of Bjorn's fingers, it's possible, I think. Don't say it like that. You can do it. We'll restore peace on this island and make it our home. I'm surprised I actually, made the depression better. Do they want to live on the island? Don't they want to go somewhere else? Hello, Nemu! You're eating pizza. What kind of pizza? Medicine woman, you have some red ochre Shinor can use. Do I look like a painter? Besides, why would you need this? Red isn't really suitable for hunting. For protection, ward off evil spirits. Keep black man away. Pepperoni from Pizza Pizza. Nice! Can't go wrong with pepperoni pizza. Is that a figure of speech for feeling depressed? Nobody saw any black man since we arrived. And nobody is painted red. So I don't think you need any... What you need is probably a hug. I thought there was another word coming after any. No, it's the name of her. It's the name of the spirit that's haunting her, I think. I'm pretty sure it's a spirit. Oh. Ad time, ad time. Chill. Chill for a minute. Get my stretches in. I should stand up. I should stand up and stretch. To make the most of the ad and have a proper stretch. Okay, that's good. The big stretch. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the name of the spirit. That was a good stretch. Needed. Need that stretch. It's not bad. It's not bad to stand up. Midstream stand. Get a stretch, drink some drinks. The vibe in general. So what's this on the Discord? Hey, Nemi, you're in the Discord. Give you a little hello. There you go. You can play with the emotes in the Discord. Okay, you should be back from the ad. Nothing has happened, don't worry, you've missed nothing. Yeah, Nemu. That's your name. Don't wear it out. Don't look at me like that. I am not a provider of hugs. Provider of hugs. This place is under my protection. That's more comforting than just I didn't see any spirit. I was like, I don't believe you. This is like, I'm looking after you. Fear not, my child. I have my bag of bones, and the runes have spoken. No spirit is allowed to follow you here, not while I'm around. I have crafted a set of protection spells that keeps them away. Any spirit you see won't be real, only a figment of your imagination. Try not to think about them and they will stay undisturbed in the dream world. The more you think about them, the more powerful they become. So don't give them any chance. Right, medicine woman. Janor will do as you say. Thank you. She doesn't seem to believe that. I don't know, but they like each other. Hey, Spirit Ward. No, she's fine. She believes it. You're welcome, child. That was easier than I thought. Good job. Trick the child. I have a tiny bit of a headache. I'm going to take a painkiller. This is annoying. I have paracetamol. Let's get rid of this headache before it has a chance to get worse. Oh, and a hydrate. It's all going on. Extra good hydrate. Alright. Your pizza's good. I mean, all pizza's good. It's hard to get a bad pizza. In my opinion. I'm a big fan of pizza. Okay, Shanor's very sleepy again. The guilt is making her sleepy. Your pizza's the best. You have to send it through the wires so I can try it then. Who's the hungriest? You are the hungriest. And then you will get fed an order of hungriness. You are equally hungry, but Tomoe, like, is less hungry in general, so... Oh, heck yeah, we're gonna be able to get the hunger down like loads. I would like you to go into the greens if I can. Oh, heck yeah. Green hunger, green hunger! It's happening! Could probably use... I don't want to use fruit, really. Through the wires! You not have wires in Vinland? You can each drink a milk. Ah, you need just a little bit more. You can eat a fruit. You can eat 2 fruits. There we go. Everyone entered the green. Send it through the vines. Yes. Okay, they're all dealing with their own stuff. No longer excited, unfortunately, but no longer coughing. It's only coughing from excitement. Okay, good. The fever went away and didn't turn into anything. And dang it, she got my headache. Contagious. Oof. What did we lose? We lost 7 fruits. Dang. But at least we can probably make, like... The fruit's kind of good for making a lot of fish bait. Oh, you've got a ton of fish bait now. That's such a weird sound. No traps. Dang. Okay. Who needs to rest? Is it Shanor needed to rest? Yeah, Shanor. Does anyone need to deal with the sads? Not right now. They can be sad later. You're gonna need some water. What are you up to, dog? Does Kari have her Kari's doggy buff? I think she does. Yeah, she'll have for 2 days. So you, waiting for you to get a special item. I'd like to train him, but I think he needs to be fed more frequently to get the training. Yeah, I think he needs to eat to be trained. And then like kept fed, I think. So she'll harvest for now. You do have the water to explore. We're gonna need some fishing and some hunting. That happens that we have lots of food to cook in the afternoon. Unfortunately, we're not getting any wood. 3 wood. That is enough to keep the fire for now. Get wood in the second round. Okay, in the afternoon. Alright, I'll have to. I want to make the shelter bigger. I need more people. I have too many requirements now. Many things they all need to do. Okay, Shanora's energized. Good. I'd like to see that. She's very good at scavenging, but she wasn't great at that gathering of water. Oof. Well, fruit, that does get us to exactly 30. It was the minimum amount of fruit we needed. And you got a food stash, okay. We'll have no extras for Elaf. Elif. Or whatever I call him. Oh, I gained fishing wisdom. I still don't entirely get why doing the fishing increases depression. I think it should remove depression, like they have like some time to chill and like think about things. And maybe that's it, maybe they're thinking too much. It's making them sad. Ah, good. Flying through that next forest area. I think we see, yeah, Elof, that's it. That's it, Elof. Knock knock, my little baby otters. Otters. I like an otter. I'm a big fan of an otter. Already? Here? By frig, I lost track of the time. I didn't, it was right up in the corner the whole time. I know that deep inside you're happy to see me. It means you're alive, ha ha ha. And that this piece of poop is still alive too. Let's get to the point, quickly. We don't have time for your jokes. Elof squints at Eric with his nasty little eyes, a toothless smile on his face. I thought that was a tooth. You don't have time? Well, that's what we'll see. Today I have good news for you, and bad news. The bad news is that our master Bjorn, praised be thy name, is not happy with you. He decided to raise today's tribute to 40 fresh fruit. Well, too bad for him. Too bad for him. I'd like to become fried. Not really. Don't fry skinks. That's mean. We need to be warm, but not fried. What? But that's not fair. Life's a bitch. Bitch. Well, you're getting 30 fruit. And the good news? The good news is that Elof is your friend. Sometimes I want to kill my friends. I'll give you a little extra time to fetch a fruit that might be missing. You'll have to run, though. Others are begging for my delightful company. So, bring me the fruit. Yeah, okay, go fetch some fruit. Hidden condition. Met. Yeah, sure. Go, Moira. Geez, you will go, Moira. You're my... Oh, but you're quite tired. Maybe that wasn't the best one to pick, but she's the best at gathering. Oh yeah, okay. That does the fatigue. So bring me the fruit. Okay. But not you this time, or you'll straight up die. Send Bloodowed to go get some. And just need to send one more person. It'll probably be her again. Okay, this is like an easy way to fulfill the tributes. Okay, there we go. We've got enough fruit now. There you go. Enjoy your 40 fruits. Here, your damn tribute. Now leave us work in peace. Handfuls of fruits. Wow, I didn't believe you'd make it. You see, when you apply yourselves to the task, You're useful to my little ponies. My little ponies, not two. You fried me and posted in the Discord. That sounds mean. I don't look appetizing. I don't look particularly delicious fried. I look and blow it like radioactive. We got trouble here. Take this apple. As Kari advanced towards Elof to take the apple, Elof threw it as far as he could. I don't look appetizing at all. Don't fry me IRL. Don't do it. Not tasty. Bwaha, fetch, Kari, fetch, bwaha. Until next time, my little doggies, 40 wood for my master. Woof woof. Woof woof. Yeah, get the apple. Go get it. That's what we are now. Mere animals. Oh, I didn't realise it would only add one fresh fruit. You'd think like one apple was like multiple berries. Our situation is not improving one bit. Oh, everyone's sad now. Okay. Alright, Moira needs to rest or she will die. Go sleep. We don't have enough wood to go to the workshop. Let's just have a look at what else I can do in the workshop. Might be worth just working on something else in the meantime. Like, I can't upgrade my lumber camp. It needs lumber to upgrade the lumber camp. Better conversion of water. Better depression removal during relaxed mode. Pretty good. That's one fresh fruit. Better fruit gathering. What's this one? We're making salt. I don't do that. So we've got less injury while hunting, less chances of being injured while hunting. None of them are super what I need. About the expedition camp. Less fatigue. That's not particularly tiring activity. 2 to 5. Better sleep at night. They will carry on holding out, I think. Okay, we've got lots of food. How much of it can we cook? That much. Let's get our fire up to 100. Oh yeah, what have we got here? Oh, you're gonna look. Gonna finish you up super fast so you can go snowshoeing. Yes! Go. Do it. Silent hunter. Oh, we know this guy. It's the carp. It's only after a while that you notice it's cloaked hunter. Thank you for the follow, Nemu! Thank you! Does make it very hard to see in the forest. He is quiet as a carp. Quiet as a carp. A well-known saying. Assembler to wed. The silent man lets you approach his camp. He watches you all the way, a scowl on his face. Scowl. Hello, I come in pee. He shakes his head in reprobation and attacks you without a word. Oh no! I didn't expect this to be a fight. Okay, well let's have these guys. This is probably my strongest team, I guess. I thought he'd be cool. I thought we'd just hang out. Oh, they're strong. Oh no. I thought we would just be talking. We're gonna get so injured. Okay, yeah, this is an issue. Okay, let's do a hit and step back. And then... well, you do 1 to 4 on everyone, so you may as well carry on hitting the one you've already hit. She probably is going to block for them, I think. Bonk. It looked like she like bonked her shield and her shield like hit her in the head. Why is Irix so slow? He has like loads of initiative. He is getting beaten up. Oh no, we're a melee row. Oh, that's okay. He can go rah rah to everyone. There we go, everyone's like a little bit buffed. Then he can step forward and smack her. Who is doing some sort of protection stuff. As expected. And he'll take that for later. Then you. Oh, you can make his dodge better. That's probably very useful if I'm going to keep you on the back row. This doesn't step you forward, does it? No. The strike that you can do from back there. Okay. Oh, whoops. I thought I clicked the button. Okay, the archer's the fastest. He gets himself ready, and then he's going to fire a shot. Oh, and my front row, okay. I thought he was going to go for the back row. Got a debuff. What's that debuff do? Initiative -2. Alright, Kari. We do 2 to 3 to both, or 1 to 4. You know what? The raining of arrows might be better. How many does that take? That's 5. You'll have 2 left. You can put your dodge up. Yeah. No! Double crit! Oh, heck yeah. That's exactly what you needed to do. Needed exactly that to happen. That was fantastic. Okay. Good. Good dodge. He's got a dodge buff, so that's good. It all makes sense. So he goes, brah, brah. And then he's gonna smack this guy. Let's get this berserker out the way. 1 to 8, have a chance to kill him. Yeah! Okay, okay, okay. We're doing it, we're doing it! We're beating up the really powerful looking guys. Right, so he's been attacking this front line now. So far, even though I thought he would hit the back line. You don't have a great chance to hit him, but you do give yourself a buff. Oh, you can try and hit him again. Of course, why wouldn't you miss 2 70% chances to hit in a row? Basically 0% chance to hit. Obviously more likely to miss than to hit. Come on, dodge it. Ah! He got taken out. Okay, he's not really dead, he'll just be injured. That's still a pain. Alright, Kari, it's on you. You know what, you could mark him and then step back. Let's try that. Mark him. Okay, he does get debuffed. Good. I thought that would step you forward. Oh, because you targeted someone in the melee row? Okay. I mean, that's good. I prefer not to step forward, I suppose. We are just a melee row, though. Because we're both in the same row. This moves enemies to front. Doesn't matter because there's only one of them left. So rows don't really exist. If I could, it's like if I could have her step forward, but that doesn't really help me either. This gets the AP -1. So let's do that. Let's give him a bit less action point. And then this gives you damage resistance. 1 damage resistance probably isn't going to keep you alive. This dodge is much more likely to keep you alive. Like 25% to your dodge is like pretty great, right? That's a lot of dodge. Alright, Grim the Carp. Please dodge. Okay. Archer toe-to-toe time. And unfortunately he can do like 10 damage in a single shot, so get ready, Kari. Gonna need your best aim. So you can mark him, shoot, and then get your dodge up. You have enough points to do all those things. Unfortunately she didn't crit for 15. Slow and steady, maybe. You can keep dodging. Slow and steady. We've done much better in this fight than I expected. I did think we were just going to be completely destroyed, and we took out 2 of them. Unfortunately, this guy's pretty strong. Okay, good, good, good. We have dodged. You got 7. 4, 5, 6. Right, let's keep having enough. Let's just shoot without giving him the debuff, so we can give ourselves the buff. This dodge buff is incredibly important, far more important than doing like 1 extra damage. Then keep a point for later. Alright, let's see if you can dodge again. You also have dodge plus 40. A lot of dodge. You can do it. Dodge it. Okay, you took 6 damage, that's alright, you're still alive. an intense combat. So now we have 8, so we can do our debuff. It gives him less dodge, so I have more chance to hit him as well as doing more damage. Hurrah! Kari the warrior! Okay, he only has a small wound. He has some head trauma. We could do it with a bit of a... okay, and a fractured leg. We could do some healing. Everyone came out of that not great. But we won. Yeah. Take that, Scion Hunter. Like, is he dead now? Or is he our friend now? Speak again. Okay, he'll be our friend now. So, have Blue the Wed. Go deal with him. Now that you've defeated him, the hunter stays still. He gives you a sad look. It's who are you? He looks away. Would you join us? He hesitates and looks away. Not smart enough to Yeah, are you mute? Can you just not talk? He sighs. Did Bjorn cut off your tongue? He shakes his head. His face is sad. Well, I mean, he wasn't really alone. He had friends. We just killed them all. Do you agree, Bjorn? He looks away. Can I do something for you? He looks away. Face is tense. Okay. Maybe... Okay. Oh, okay. We're meeting the conditions. Are you alone? He hesitates and nods. Did you belong to another clan? No. His face is sad. So I think I need to work out this one. So he's something to do with his family. Did you have a family? Looks away. His face is tense. Did that? Yeah. So there's one more. Are you mute? Were you born like this? Face is sad. What am I missing? Do you want to come with us? He shakes his head. His face is sad. There we go. Okay. Now we have a chance of humming. Okay, we passed. We passed the hum test. You're starting to think about something. Good job. Are you under a spell? Are you black knight by Bjorn? Are you Bjorn's brother? It's under a spell, makes no sense for him to not be able to talk, but that's also like a bit weird. Are you under a spell? His eyes roll. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, you know, that's fair. Going in circles. You're not doing anything. He remains an enigma. Dang it. Okay. Talk. Why can't I see who has the highest intelligence? Where are my intelligence traits? Oh yeah, it's there. 38, 60. Oh, 60. That was Moira, right? Yeah. Moira's so tired. Let's try Moira. I don't think this will make her fatigued. Oh, but she's so tired. If it does any fatigue, she'll simply die. Let's try Temai. Okay. Who are you? He looks away. Will you join us? He looks away. Did we pass the test? No. We're going in circles. Dang. I'll come back for you, Silent Man. Beating you up. I'll be back. Once Moira has rested and I'm not scared that she's just going to die. I think I have a bandage left over still. I do. Head trauma, I think, is going to be the worst. But this small wound doesn't go away. Has to be healed. This one seems pretty severe. And it has a chance to generate insanity. Yeah, let's heal the head trauma. Put a plaster on his head. He's feeling much better. For the time being, Moira will stay there. This is part 2 of the day. Have I already told you to cook? Yes. With 100% fire. Okay. You're going to carry on resting because we're going to get you to get a special item. You don't need to do that anymore, Shanor. You're going to explore. We could do some. We're going to do some taverning. Eirik and Shanor need to have a rest, but don't drink beers together. Let's chill out. Yeah. They're not like overly sad. Getting some medical herbs would be nice. I think we have some though. Get you on a wood gathering. Expedition, cooking, rest, tavern, lumber camp. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone's doing something. Good. So you rest before you die. Good. Energized. He's feeling good. They're feeling a bit less sad. But he is bored, unfortunately. Chanel was not good company. Dog is rested. Hopefully we've got a ton of food. Good amount of food. Good. Okay, not too many crap meals. Not bad, not bad. Got some wood. Still not enough wood. We still need a lot more wood than we're getting. Maybe I can find some wood in one of the events on the map. Maybe this new forest area will have some wood to cut down. No fight, thank goodness. Hooded man, I believe he's someone that we could have join us. Yeah, the blue people are people that can join us right down with space. So let's go talk to the Silent Hunter again. Moira, chat with him. With Bjorn, you say whatever you like. Sad nod. Who are you? Looks away. Will you join us? Looks away. Let's do the test. We are able to Starting to think. What would lead me to think he was Bjorn's brother? Is there anything about Bjorn having a brother who can't talk? Blackmailed seems better. He freezes. Okay, there you go. He freezes. In his eyes you can see he wants to say something but he can't. Okay, I get it. I'll find a way to help you, I promise. He looks away, a tear in his eyes. Alright, so he is forced to be silent. Wait for the night. Okay, I can do that. Can any of these give wood? This one looks like it can, but it also looks like I was waiting for something. Oh, I've got a hidden condition to dig. You know what? Let's do it. You don't know how, you don't know why, but you know that something is hidden in the ground in front of the tree. You start digging with your bare hands as if you are possessed by an evil spirit, and finally you uncover a large chest filled with loot. Heck yeah. That's wrong constitution. Okay, we got some ointment. We got ointments. Lots of ointments. So much ointment. Wow, there's an ad playing. There's an ad playing while we're getting ointment and meads. An ancient knowledge. I thought there was going to be like 5 more minutes before that ad. Got all sorts there. Okay, nice. Alright, while that ad is playing, I am going to pop to the bathroom for a sec. Let's use my Be Right Back screen. I rarely use this, so I rarely use my Be Right Back screen. Alright, I'll be back soon. And I'm back. Let's drop my screen back over. Choom. It's really annoying my stinger doesn't. My stinger, I don't know what happened to it, but it just doesn't make the sound anymore. It like stopped making the sound and the timing of it is slightly off and I cannot fix it. I don't know what happened to it. It just, like the setting changed or something. I need to play around with it more to see if I can get that to work properly again. Super annoying. Okay. So we got a bunch of like ointments and some ancient knowledge, which is super useful for upgrades. We have some armor for some constitution. I think that's for you. Strength, that's maybe Iric. It's nearly maxed out on strength. I assume 100 is the max. I remember that I have this mead. At some point I'll use it. Okay, so we've got all the stuff in there. Wood is actually what I was looking for though. With wheat. Do some stuff there, but none of it will give me wood. Nothing else looks woody. Let's head back to camp. Let's get some water and some fire. I won't be able to make 6. I can get 5 water though. We won't lose more than 63 overnight now. Okay, end the day. We should find a way to help this poor hunter. The mute? Why? Out of compassion? No, seriously. He is one of Bjorn's lieutenants. I recognized him. If we can rally him to our cause. Yes, I felt something when we talked to him, and we beat the heck out of him, as if he was forced to obey Bjorn. It's almost like we already confirmed that he was being blackmailed. If only we knew why, we could help him. Yeah, that won't be easy since he doesn't utter a single damn word. What do you say, Moira? I don't know, just a hunch. To me, he seems to be waiting for someone. And also I confirmed that he was being blackmailed. Maybe. It's hard to tell. We should look into this hunch. Maybe if we all go together to him and try to communicate. Yes, we should try again sometime soon. He seemed in a lot of pain. Let's just go hang out with him again, yep. Lady Tomoe. Please tell Shinor how Lady Tomoe became a great warrior woman in tribe. Shinor curious. I followed the code of honor and trained hard to become a knight. All women in Lady Tomoe's land are great warriors? Sadly not. Few women follow men into battle, widows mostly. Shinor wanted to be warrior, but in tribe Shinor could only be daughter, then wife, then mum, then die. Oh no! I was a warrior, as well as a wife and a mother. You can handle everything. Wow, Lady Tomoe is incredible. Strongest I know. Yeah, the buds. Lady Tomoe just makes everyone so happy. They was like, she's so cool. Everyone wants to be her friend. Okay, got 3 dry people. Drink up. I might do one more day and then head off. To the food. Alright, we've got some good food. And we're all in pretty good hungry states, so let's just pass the food around. I think everyone will actually get into green hunger. Heck yeah. Look at that. Everyone's in the green. Like, we could get people to like 0. I wish I could feed the dog from here. Because the dog could have like a good meal. This will perish, won't it? Yeah, I really don't want to trust this turning into a crap meal. I'd rather use it. Who's the hungriest? Shinor's the hungriest, so you get that. And it's curry. And then spoiler. Look at that. Look at that. I think we could probably start giving the dog food. Everyone sort themselves out. You know, there's quite a lot of injury. We need more to start doing some doctoring, I think. Diva? Okay, get a rest. Moira will have to sleep again soon. Tomoe should rest in the morning. Then some stuff went bad. I'm always hoping for rain. I'm having to deal with our water situation. I did want to be here. I want to check the traps. Okay, we lost one, but we did keep the trap. We just lost the meat. We got 4 meat there. Put down 2 more traps. I'll make 2 more whenever I can. Okay, let's go. We have to go see the silent man. To go hang out with him again. Let's have Moira do the talking this time, because in case we need another intelligence check. This time, everyone's there anyway. So he brought everyone to speak to him. Maybe someone will find a way. Let's have Moira. Moira had the best hunch. Moira tries to find a way to communicate. Nothing seems to work out. This time you got everyone. Maybe he needs to see a man. Nope. Maybe he needs to find... Maybe the imagination of a child. When Kari approaches to the hunter, you distinguish a faint spark of hope in the hunter's face. There we go. You notice it and decide to explore this clue. Girl! Girl? He nods and points at Ira. He is not a girl. Father? He nods and points at Kari, then him. You're a father too. You're in love with her? He nods with a faint smile. Your daughter is linked to Bjorn? He nods, yep. He kidnapped her. Yes, he nods vigorously with fire in his eyes. That's the only thing that makes sense for a blackmail. That's why you work for Bjorn. He kidnapped your daughter? A tear is rolling from his eye. And you can't tell anyone, I guess. He was looking at his feet. How would Bjorn know? They have no technology. How would Bjorn know if he said something? I promise you. If we can, we'll help you. If you can like point at things and stuff. Why can't he speak? He seems afraid and raises his hand in warning. We're not afraid of Bjorn. We want to change this island for good. After a long hesitation, the silent hunter draws a runic necklace from his pocket and hands it to you. On it is carved the name Grim, then he points to the necklace and Kari. Okay, your daughter has a necklace like this one. It will help us recognize her. We'll help you, Grim, if we can. Alright, he's our bud now. Best friends. Okay. Oh, I still need to... I need to convince him. I need to find his... I probably need to find his daughter first and then convince him I'm willing to bet. Alright. Go get us an item, please. Mr. Dog. I've already checked the traps, yes. It's the first thing I did. Alright. Who needs to rest? It's Tomoe, right? Yes. And then we can have Moira do some doctoring. We do need a patient. Are you injured? Or are you sick? Are you injured? Are you sick? It's a sickly. Have a look. Got glutton. That's a sickness. Your sickness doesn't need healing. You have a fractured leg. That would be a good place to start, I think. Grab Kari. Heal wounds. 1 healing plant. We only have 1 healing plant. Okay, yeah, you have a go at fixing that. Does anyone need to... we don't have enough people to also deal with sadness. Bloodawed, you need to get some water. And then Eirik, wood. Who do I have left? Chinor. I was like, no one. I can do some hunting. He's better at hunting than fishing. Yes. You'll get more meat. Yeah. Can I feed the dog? Do I have food for you? I've got like a bunch of crap meals. Have a look at the training. What do you need? You need to be at like 30, is it, to start doing this? We'll come back to you. We'll see once I cook the meals. I could probably not feed you a cooked meal. I only feed you raw stuff. You might get fish. Okay. There's no exploration right now. See if we can fix Kari's leg. We cannot. That leg is still a bit fractured. Moira will need to rest next, but she's courageous. And high level. She is great at leveling. Okay, he is rested. Let's see, the water probably won't go well because it's a drought. Probably benefit. Well, probably have enough water. Trying to decide whether it was worth having like another person get water in the afternoon while she cooks. That's a good amount of meat. The dog can have one of those meats. No, he can have 2 fishes. You can have the 2 fishes, we'll have all the meat. That's how we'll do that. Okay, dog will go back to resting. But you will eat these 2 fishes. Enjoy. Good. Then you will cook up all the meat. 10 meats. Can we cook up 10 meat? I don't know why it won't go up one more. I don't know. Let's get our fire intensity up anyway. So it could use 72. Okay, well, the dog gets a piece of meat as well, because apparently I can't cook that last piece of meat. There you go, buddy. And we can learn something. We have plenty of bones. So rest is better. Liquids of play with me is better. I'm gonna attack lasts longer. Oh, that's the Kari's doggy buff. Fetch Find Hunt is better. Affection lost overnight is decreased. I think making the buff last an extra day is like the most impactful of all those. Oh, it doesn't have the energy to learn more. Okay. So, over here, Moira needs to level up. Bloodthirsty stabber! I don't think you need that. Sneaky. No, you don't need that. That's... Yeah, she doesn't need strength and she doesn't really need to fight. So I think this just better injury losses is the best thing for her. She needs to rest. And we could also do with more healing plants. Right now, let's send Kari. Okay. Don't need you to fish. I wouldn't hate if you did some mining, maybe, or that. There we go. You get the wood this time. I think Tomoe. No, she's better at scavenging, harvesting even. Let's bring Tomoe over here. How is Tomoe at the mining? 1 to 2. Keep them this way, that's fine. You'll go explore. Yeah. How much wood do I have? Probably not very much. No, 5. Not enough. Oh, he needs wood. Okay, I didn't actually know what my tribute was either. Okay. Right, little rest. Cook a bunch of food, get rested. Probably using his energy right now just to level up is probably handy. We end up with 6 meals, that's still 1 each, and we're starting on green health, so that's probably really good. Got a healing plant that I needed. Only 1 seed, so that makes us sad. But we don't even have a garden yet, so you don't need to be that sad about it, really. Maybe I should first upgrade this so that we can have 2 people getting wood at the same time. We don't have that many people. It's tricky. It's tricky to know what to prioritise. Oh, we do have more ancient knowledge as well, so we could probably get onto some crafting. So that will be able to get our workshop level 2 upgrade. A new area. Maybe it'll let us have some wood, or maybe it'll be another one of Bjorn's fingers. Let's grab this. Let's see. Oh no, it's an ornate coffer. You whistle when you examine the chest. It's almost in perfect state and its craftsmanship is exquisite. The antlers have been polished and circled in gold. The intricate carving shows great mastery of woodworking. Even the choice of wood is luxurious. It makes you wonder if the inside matches the outside. Open carefully, open by force, check surroundings. Sounds good. Curry, go have a look around. Something bugs you. The chest seems to have been abandoned not that long ago, in plain sight. Search for anything unusual. Good. Pass the test. You fear an ambush. You carefully search surroundings, but find no one alive. What you do find, though, are 2 dead Norsemen and a dead fairy creature you never saw before. From the looks of the scene, you believe the one with the trousers down was revealing himself when he was attacked by a big unknown creature. His friend killed the beast, but not before suffering a fatal wound to the abdomen. He must have died 2 days ago at most. That means they won't mind if you take their belongings, will they? Hey, meat! And some pelts. Stone wet whistle. I have no idea what that is. Oh, another saga axe. I forgot we had one of those. While you were away from the chest, someone smashed it open and looted everything valuable. Oh no! Damn. Let's teach you about leaving a valuable treasure unguarded. Can we, like, collect up the wood at least? Nope. Okay. At least we got some stuff. Let's have a look at that saga axe. And this. Oh, plus 10% critical hit for 4 to 8 days. Yeah, using that on Kari seems like a good idea. But then do I... hint, use it before Ragnarok. Let's not use it now then. I don't know what that means, use it before Ragnarok, but I'll hold on to that for a sec. This gives additional forestry, but we like to have Eirik doing forestry. He does have the best, right? Wait, Kari is actually the best at forestry. Let's give it to Eirik, because he's the one I have most frequently doing forestry. I had no idea Kari was my best at it. Okay, now we've got to use a ton of wood. Keep the fire going while we make water. 60 should be enough. Yeah. You can get plus 5, and then it'll go down to like 30. Yeah. Moira, you who are an adept of the secret meanings, do you think the gods have abandoned us? I don't know. my throat. I don't know. The runes aren't clear. And I sense a disruption surrounding this island. I feel very far away from the gods, but maybe nearer than ever at the same time. It's strange. Oh, curry like that? Into that description? You think it has to do with the storms that constantly hit us while at sea? I believe they aren't the cause of the disturbance. Maybe a side effect. There's definitely something in the air. Whether we should find the source of it or flee it like hell, I cannot say. An adventure! If we can find the secrets to Thor's mighty strength or Skadi's swiftness, I say we should seek it with all our heart. Mother does not like this. Let's hope that you don't find Loki's tricks along the way, sweetie. Okay. People, sometimes they like each other, sometimes they don't. That's fine. At least the dog likes us a little bit today, because he got fed for the first time ever. Okay, they're all a bit hungry, but not too hungry. But they've all got plenty of food. We don't have that much water, I'm afraid. Okay. How are we going to divvy up the water then? We have 4 water, and we have 5 thirsty people. Drink. 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 Have a chance. 2 half drinks. With a 50% chance of fixing the dehydration or not. Okay, only Eirik's still thirsty, that's fine. Hopefully it will rain tomorrow. Okay. So, you can have a tasty meal. You can have a tasty meal. You can have a tasty meal. Have a not tasty meal, but I'm sure it's still great. There you go. Everyone gets a food. I'm sure they're all quite happy about the situation now. Love and life. Oh yeah, she's got a food stash. You are like a bit sick and a bit injured, but they're not hungry anymore. That's good. Okay, I need a new Kari's doggy buff, but she's no longer guilty. Okay, okay. Goodbye buffs, goodbye buffs. Who needs buffs? Buffs are overrated. Okay, at least no one got sick. Affection goes down every night. Forgets about the food that we've given him. Not raining, but not a drought anymore at least. Okay, I'm gonna call it there for today. It's been a fun stream. I like this game. It's a good game. Let me whack some socials in the chat. If you guys want to follow me in other places, there are some other places you can follow me if you're not already. I'm doing my best to use my social medias more. I'm not used to them, but I'm getting a lot better at like using my Twitter and stuff for my dumb thoughts. So hopefully you guys can enjoy those. And thank you guys for coming out and watching me today. I hope you guys had fun. I have no schedule for the next couple of weeks, so I can't guarantee when my next stream will be, but I'm going to try and stream whenever I can. So I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for coming and watching. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye. Have a great rest of your day.